You need to hear this if you're a paranormal enthusiast. Ready to dive into the unknown? Join the Tristan channel as we journey through spine-tingling paranormal encounters, unexplained supernatural phenomena, and perhaps some eye-popping UFO sightings. Our world is full of mysteries, and together we'll explore the eerie, the bizarre, and the downright unexplainable. From haunted houses to cryptic creatures, we'll react to the most chilling and baffling compilations. So if you're ready to test your courage and expand your mind, hit that subscribe button and let's unravel the unknown together. Welcome to the adventure. Welcome to the Tristan channel.
Hello, how are you? And welcome to the Tristan channel if you're new, and welcome back if you're a regular subscriber. But also, I'd like to say, in these past few days, our little community is growing, and we've had subscription numbers go up, which is epic. And all I can say is to all the new subscribers is welcome and thank you for subscribing, and I look forward to sharing this journey with you. I can't remember when the last video I did upload. It might have been Saturday, it might have been, wasn't it? But for a couple of days or so, because you're used to my some of you might be used to my patterns and that. It depends. It's like I basically record depending on how the direction takes me. You know, it depends what hours I'm doing at work, etc. Now I'm off this week, but obviously I've got to take that opportunity to fit people in, and I'm not ashamed to admit, but I've got to tidy up my room because, well, the problem is I like to collect things, you know what I mean, but I've got nowhere to put them. But anyway, I need to tidy up and whatever. But I did upload 2 videos, one about T-Rex, go check it out, and the multiverse and the world tree. Yes. So go check those out. Right. I figured, who should we go and pay a visit to? Out of all the channels that we visited, I can't get over this one. It's one of my favourites, and I'm sure it's one of your favourites. And that is Callum from Slapped Ham. And these creepy videos should have come with a warning. We shall see, shan't we? Yeah. Also, just to let you know, for those who are new, I'm trying to wean myself off X or Twitter, whatever you want to call it, and go on to Bluesky. The community over there is a lot more friendlier and a lot more decent. So if you're fed up with X, Bluesky I recommend. It's really good. So yes, I have to stay on X for various other, to still push content out, you know, like whatever, and keep tabs on channels I will follow, because until they go over to Bluesky, if that makes sense. When they come over to Bluesky, I won't. You know, when everyone that I follow starts like jumping ship, then when it gets to the point where I don't need to be on X anymore, I'll close my account, whatever. So yeah, but I'm on Bluesky. Link to that's in the description below. So yeah. Speaking of links, as those who just joined us, any channel that I react to, the link is in the description below. So let's see how scary these clips or this compilation is. Yes, and let's see if it did need a warning, or if it's just, is it going to be my God, or meh, or that's not scary. We shall see. Hopefully, well, I'm doing this on my phone. So, oh yeah, so for those of you who've just joined, sorry, well, a lot, because I can't afford fancy gear. You know, when this channel gets bigger, I can then get some proper stuff. I mean, but I'm doing it on my phone. But the reason why I mentioned that as well, not just for the new subscribers, but I went to, let's just say, the bathroom, the toilet, has a window that faces to the back garden, and I saw a lightning storm. So hopefully we have a power cut, but if we do, it doesn't matter, it's on my phone. And I've got a light source there, which is done by batteries, rechargeable batteries, okay? So fingers crossed. Hopefully we won't have a power cut during something scary, because that would just, well, you probably jump out of the seat like, "Rrr." So anyway.
Witness some of the scariest videos. You're about to witness some of the scariest videos that are trending right now.
Ew.
Let's take a look.
He's thrown his hair back.
In this creepy clip uploaded to TikTok by user Whispers from the Darkness, we see what's supposedly a snippet of Ring doorbell camera footage captured a little after 3:34 in the morning.
Turn around a bit 'cause it'll be too loud.
Take a look at what it shows.
What the? I've got chicken down. Why are you walking towards it? I've got chicken skin on my thighs.
While the footage is short and there's little information available, it doesn't make it any less unnerving. The clip shows two people, possibly a young man and a woman, the pair holding hands as they walk through a clearing towards a forested area. However, if you look carefully, you can see that there's another figure in the bushes waving their arm as if beckoning the couple to come closer.
Mind you,
unfortunately, the video ends before we find out what happens next.
Sorry to interrupt you, I need to pause it. Shame we can't get enhancement because it does look weird. But because I can't quite see the head, there's a dark shadow here, which could be a beard. And the top bit looks like he's wearing a cap. Not a baseball cap, but some sort of cap. I don't know, but it looks freaky. And is that a dressing gown? Yeah, it must be a dressing gown because it would be not well. If you wear a nightie, there's nothing wrong wearing a nightie, but you know what I mean. Mind you, it better be if you're going to fake. I'm not saying it is fake, but if you're going to fake something, hopefully you've done it on a warm night. Because I don't care. You know, I don't care how much you pay me. If it's freezing cold, I ain't going to get barefooted. Half naked, you know what I mean? Screw that, man. Well, it depends. Depends how much you pay me, but that's what she said.
Next. So what do you think this video shows? Was the couple in some sort of trance-like state, lured into the darkness by a paranormal creature? Watch the clip again and let me know your take in the comments down below.
Shame it cuts off. Why haven't we got longer footage? Because it's interesting to see if the light goes like abducted.
On January 28th, 2024, the TikTok sphere was taken by a spine-chilling post from the account known as Bow Hunt Bros. This duo typically...
We're 1 minute 39 seconds in, mate. I've had chicken and thighs. Incidentally, are you a leg or breast person? Joking. No, save it for Christmas. But yeah, I got chicken on my thighs, and that's, you know what I mean? I'm not easily scared. As I explained in other videos, it's a fight or flight reflex. It's like, you know what I mean? But it's quite funny when I get chicken and the hairs go up. It looks like I got a fucking Peter tingle. It's fucking hilarious. But it screams. Let's listen to it again. Let's start that bit again.
On January 28th, 2024, the TikTok sphere was taken by a spine-chilling post from the account known as Bow Hunt Bros. This duo, typically showcasing their adventures in bow hunting and archery, took a surprising turn.
Oh, wow.
They stumbled upon something far more unsettling during a routine forest expedition. Take a look.
Good job with the trees. Now, whilst that sounds like a person... Thing is, I've played Hunter Call to the Wild. And some of these, because the thing is, there's one that Mindseed TV did. It's a witch cabin one. And they thought there was a woman screaming, but everyone who lived in that area, or lived in the woods, or wildlife, or whatever, who lived around wildlife, said that it was a cougar. Or something like that, which is not surprising because in England we have foxes, and if you ever listen to foxes mate or communicate, they literally sound like a woman's being impaled on a spike. Not that I know what that sounds like, but you know what I mean. It's like I think it's because it's the sudden. I mean, that's, you know what I mean. Sorry if that was someone kicked in the balls. You know what I mean, but it's just like, you know what I mean. It sounds like someone's being murdered. Raccoon's the worst one. If you go on Hunter Call to Wilding, it's Mississippi map. The noise the raccoons make is like, what the fuck? This small, adorable, cute little animal sounds like something demonic or something that's been, I don't know, Tina Turner's been hit in the coochie by a baseball bat. It's like, wah! You know what I mean? Something really horrible. I say that's random, I know, but you know what I mean? It just sounds otherworldly. And I think maybe this is a type of creature like a cougar or a raccoon. It wouldn't surprise me because they're fucking mental. Like foxes, like I said, they sound like someone being murdered.
Subsequent post.
It's surprising they haven't mentioned it though. My leaning purely, mind you, depends if you're a hunter. Yeah, mind you, I don't know, because a lot of hunters seem to think that bears are Sasquatch, don't they? Not a lot of them, but there's quite a few hunters out there who goes, "Oh my god, I've seen Bigfoot," when you actually can see from the camera it's a black fucking bear. But it's like, so it doesn't put a lot of confidence in. I mean, but the wow at the end, that bit. I'm not sure if you ever heard. Fucking hell. Shouldn't do cat noises, but I'm not sure if you just look up wild cats, yeah. But even a domesticated cat is that wow at the end of the scream, that wow in it. That sounds like something that's either a cougar or something like that, mountain lion, whatever, that's having a scrap. It must, or it's distress because it's making that wow, but it's that noise in it. Listen again.
It's from the OP.
That wow. Sorry, that's the bit I meant. The wow. Even domesticated cats make that noise. I don't own a cat, but it's like wow. When they get in the scrap, it's like wow. You know what I mean? And if you watch wildlife programs, a lot of the big cats make that wow noise, yeah? Sorry, I'm weird. Nah. Yeah, it's probably badly done, but you get what I mean. I'm trying to pinpoint where I recognise it, you know?
Subsequent posts from the OP have reassured followers that they emerged from the ordeal unscathed. Yet the lingering question remains, what was behind these blood-curdling screams? Speculations run rampant, ranging from the possibility of encountering an unknown animal to the unsettling thought of a human in distress.
No.
Whatever the case may be, this wild encounter would leave even the most seasoned of hunters unsettled.
Not really, because if you're a seasoned hunter, you'll know what that is. If anything, you'll be thinking, fuck, I hope it didn't track me down, because there's been footage of mountain lions, cougars, whatever. Correct me if... you're probably going to say cougar is a mountain lion, Tristan. I know, it probably might be, but I'm just trying to simply play species of cat. You know what I mean? I got. Bear in mind, you can see from my fingers. What always says, go easy on me, because you can see from my videos, I have like a whole universe of what may seem at the time or in everyday life to be just useless information. In terms of, because like the multiverse, that won't help me pay my bills. You know what I mean? But I have a library of information in my head, so it's very. I've got so much fucking files in my head. I've got to try and pinpoint. It's going to take all day to pinpoint it. You know what I mean? But no, a seasoned hunter would know that's a cat, a wild cat. But like I said, it's like wow. So either it's been injured, or it's having a scrap. If you look at two domesticated cats having an argument, they make some really bizarre noises, don't they? Like, wow, you know, when they do this. You probably see it in these funny videos they argue. But yeah, sorry, enough of that. But you know what I mean? Sorry to waffle, but... He ain't a happy one. Oh, Hello.
In this video, seen here uploaded to TikTok
get a
by
job.
user Children Disturbed, we see some doorbell camera footage showing a creepy person lurking in the hallway of an apartment building. The original footage was supposedly captured by a Twitter user from Dallas back in November 2021.
Ew, what a weirdo.
According to the uploader, the suspicious man was captured outside the woman's apartment almost every night for an entire month.
Oh, what a weirdo. He's probably trying to break in or see when she's out or something. He's got gloves, so that's no fingerprints. He's covered his face.
The man just seems to stand there, as if waiting for the woman to come out of her home.
He's got something white in his hands. Is that like a chloroform or what? What a weirdo bastard.
At one point, he can be heard talking to himself. However, the audio is difficult to make out. After the woman originally posted the footage to Twitter, many users reached out to her to make sure she was safe.
Oh, that's
2
nice.
days later, she posted an update explaining that her family and friends had confronted the man and that security was now on the lookout for him.
See, seeing shadows. But at least it's good to hear that some nice people. Well, there is quite a lot of nice people on Twitter, to be honest. It's just a shame it's Rambo Wanker.
In light of this unsettling incident, it's crucial to emphasise the importance of vigilance in personal safety. Residents should remain alert to their surroundings, especially in residential areas. It's advisable to report any suspicious activities or individuals to the authorities promptly.
Oh, you can almost make out his face. What a weirdo.
A recent viral video circulating on social media has reignited fascination and speculation about the existence of sea serpents. Uploaded to Instagram by user SquatchWatch1, the footage captured an intriguing moment at an undisclosed beach, where a peculiar shape was spotted floating in the distant waters.
Ooh. Bruh. Can I just say, though, a thought just occurred to me. Sometimes it takes time, I know. Stop being nasty yourself. What's just occurred to me, though, because we sort of underappreciate it, or not underappreciate it, we don't seem to fathom or realise. To this, obviously, also to the dismay of lots of environmentalists. But the thing is, this is not maritime anymore in terms of like the 1800s. Mind you, a lot of ships back then. Fair, anyway. But it's a lot of ships go through the oceans these days. From okay. No, so I was thinking there's lots of boats that go across the ocean. It's like, why are they not seeing it? But then again, I don't know, because these big rigs, you've got that top window, you can't really see down the sides. Yeah, it's all right. Ignore me.
Witnesses present on the day
I was debunking myself there. Fucking hell.
described the bizarre sight as resembling a sea serpent emerging from the depths. The concept of sea serpents, mythical or otherwise, has a rich and storied history deeply rooted in maritime folklore and legends. Tales of serpentine creatures lurking beneath the waves have been documented across cultures throughout the ages, captivating the imaginations of sailors, explorers, and coastal communities worldwide. In Norse mythology, the Midgard serpent, known as Jormungand, is a colossal sea creature said to encircle the world, symbolising the cyclical nature of existence.
And unfortunately, he's not mentioned in the video the World Tree I did, but you know that film. It's also like the Egyptian concept of Apophis, where it's like like in a king. Is it? Oh God, Gods of Egypt. That film where you got Ra who's in his boat and he's like shooting, keeping the world serpent at bay. Because if he doesn't, it will consume the planet. It's like a big fucking snake that goes around the earth. There's something like that in Norse mythology, which is that snake there. And it's said to ignore at the roots of of the World Tree, which is funny because that apparent. Well, that's what I thought it was. Fucking hell, throat. I thought it was a missed opportunity because you see it on the symbol of the Tesseract in Captain America. Because the thing is, the serpent destroying the World Tree and all that sort of shit. I suppose, I wonder if it's the oh, what's his name? I forgot his name. That cloud that eats everything in Loki season 2. I wonder if that's the MCU version. I don't know, but technically speaking, it was the world serpent, that snake there, or worm, or worm as they say in Germany, worm. That's meant to be like that destroys, instead of, you know, in the MCU it's Surtur, where he gets his sword and yeah, it's supposed to be this creature that destroys, you know, it takes, yeah, he's a destroyer in Ragnarok, you know what I mean? Because the World Tree gets all fucked up and it's because it's constantly trying to gnaw at the tree of, you know, the roots of the World Tree, which, you know, if you think it's the multiverse, it's trying to, whatever's the centre of it all. I suppose the Big Bang, I don't know, who knows. But it's like, you know, it's supposed to be gnawing at it, which I suppose then would cause a collapse of the multiverse. I don't know, but yeah, you know what I mean?
Throughout history, reports of encounters with sea serpents have been documented in maritime literature and accounts of oceanic exploration. Sailors navigating treacherous waters have claimed to witness serpentine creatures with elongated bodies and reptilian features, often describing them as immense in size and possessing extraordinary abilities.
Bearing in mind, our scientific knowledge wasn't, mind you, a lot of cultures were primitive, to be fair, not primitive to think, but still, you know, a lot of stuff we see today, you know, we've identified. You know, I mean, we've only explored 5% of the ocean. You know, we only know about 5% of the ocean, but I mean, still, but
the 19th and early 20th century, sightings of sea serpents surged in popularity, particularly among seafaring communities in regions such as Scandinavia, North America, and the British Isles. Numerous eyewitness testimonies and purported photographic evidence fueled speculation about the existence of these mysterious marine creatures. However, skeptics and scientists have offered alternative explanations for sea serpent sightings, attributing them to misidentifications of known marine animals such as oarfish, giant squids or seals, as well as natural phenomena such as floating logs or waves. Despite advancements in marine biology and exploration, the true nature of these sightings remains a subject of debate. And
apparently the oarfish, which looks like a Chinese dragon, essentially the shape of it, is what inspired the Chinese dragon myths.
Intrigue. Returning to the recent viral footage, speculation runs rampant as to the identity of the mysterious shape seen in the water. Could it be an undiscovered species of marine life, a hoax, or simply a trick of light and perspective? Without further evidence or scientific analysis, the truth behind the sighting remains elusive.
It can't be a killer whale, because I think the killer whale's got a talk about it, it's too big for fun. But I will say this, the thing that I said on That Is Impossible video, which is 3 videos back. Because there was a serpent in Appalachia, apparently in the water, the river, like a river monster. But bearing in this mind, a lot of the sea serpents, or plesiosaurs, like Loch Ness or something like that, they can hold their breath like whales, but they still have to come up for air. So if these things were quite common, if it's serpentine, I don't know. I can't really speak for that. But from what scientists have said, who have gone, okay, let's meet you halfway. If it is a plesiosaur, the problem is, because they got a big back and a slender neck, is just like a crocodile or a whale or whatever, it has to come up for air. So with Loch Ness Monster, you'd see it every 30-40 minutes, every day. You sit there having a picnic, you'll see it driving past Loch Ness. You'd see it. You know what I mean? And we'd be seeing them all the time because it'd be coming up for air. So that's the only thing with that. So it's odd. Unless, of course, who knows? There's an underground part of the world we haven't discovered yet that's got like an air pocket. Who knows? I don't know. Who can say? Ooh, hello.
Arissa Kelly, a renowned international foot archery performer with a massive following on TikTok, recently encountered something spine-chilling while training alone in her studio. With over 1.6 million followers eagerly awaiting her next video, what she captured on camera has left her and her fans baffled.
Don't hate me for that, all right? One, I've got a dirty sense of humour. And two, come on, it's TikTok. There's lots of people on there who think, oh, I'm TikTok famous. Yeah, they're not following you because of your personality. You know what I mean? If you look at what a lot of, you know what I mean? You know what TikTok's like. Come on, you know what I mean? You're not getting at, so don't hate me. I just like having a bit of... thing is, I grew up watching Carry On films, Monty Python, Bottom, and things like that. So I've got a very... what some people might go, oh, juvenile behaviour. Well, not... You know, you said, no, it isn't. All I'm saying is, if you love Deadpool, Deadpool is just a mod... All Deadpool is... People love his humour, but all that is Carry On films. It's like a R-rated version. It's taking the Carry On film humour to the sexual innuendo to another level, or being more blatant with it. It's like, oh, I can be more blatant about it now. It's not 60s. I can say, oh, you know, things like, what's the wind velocity on the blowjob handles? Or, oh, you know, pegging. You know, all these different jokes. It's because the times have changed. But it's the same sort of humour, like Carry On films and Monty Python.
Late one night, well past 11 p.m, Arissa found herself in her studio preparing to film a crossbow video for her TikTok audience.
Very flexible.
With safety in mind, she had set up the studio's alarms and motion sensors to alert her to any movement within the premises. Little did she know she was about to experience something far beyond the ordinary.
All I can say, not being funny, but a lot of me and my mates have said it at work, and that is, whoever invented yoga pants deserves the Nobel Peace Prize. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, they look good on you. Too good. That's what she said.
Just trying to get my angle for the video. Then I think I hear footsteps further down the building. Just watch my reaction.
In the quiet of the studio, Arissa suddenly hears the unmistakable sound of footsteps echoing from within
maximum
the room.
Crossbow.
It really sounded like there was someone walking through the building.
But it's what happens next that's left her utterly unnerved. Watch.
Right, that's one.
Ooh.
It wasn't until later, while editing the footage she had captured, that Arissa discovered the chilling truth. In the video, she watched in disbelief as the curtains swayed, seemingly of their own volition.
Right, that's one.
Searching the entire building for any sign of intruders, Arissa found nothing amiss. However, upon closer examination of the footage, she noticed a curious detail. While the curtains moved ominously, nothing else in the studio seemed affected. Not a single item shifted, not even the balloon fixed to her target.
So it's not
if there were a breeze or gust of wind, surely the balloon would have moved as well. Now faced with the unsettling prospect of her studio being haunted, Arissa and her followers are left grappling with the question, is there a paranormal presence lurking within the confines of her workspace? Or is there another, more rational explanation for these eerie occurrences?
Although, I'm not saying she's not skilled, but is it really skill you're demonstrating on TikTok? I mean, for starters, no archer in combat would wear tight trousers and stilettos, unless of course they're weapons of mass distraction. Because I'm just thinking, because at the range she stood at from the target, it's like, well, anyone can shoot that distance, you know? Be more. I mean, there's a few archers I've seen on the internet, and they're really impressive, and sometimes their videos can get too much. It's like, yes, we know you're good with a bow. I'm not saying I'm any better. It's just that we keep on seeing it to the point where it's like, okay, now you're showing off. You may not be intentionally showing off, but it looks like you're showing off. You want to impress someone, just don't show us how good you are shooting with a bow and arrow, because there's loads of Olympic people, there's lots of people in the world that can do that, apart from itself. But you know what I mean? You want to take, if you want to entertain people with a crossbow or like that, or whatever, with a target, even say from that distance, do it blindfolded. Take it to the next level. That's what that would impress us. A person who can shoot a bow and arrow blindfolded.
That's one.
But doing splits and leopard print pants, I mean, come on. You know.
A Reddit user by the handle jhood3119 has stirred a wave of unease on the popular Humanoid Encounters subreddit with a chilling piece of CCTV security footage.
Ew.
The clip, purportedly captured in upstate New York, offers a perplexing glimpse into an eerie nocturnal encounter.
Ooh.
According to the OP, the footage originates from a security camera installed by a friend troubled by inexplicable disturbances unsettling his dog. As the video unfolds, a figure, gaunt and peculiar, slithers stealthily across the property.
But then there's
All
lights
the while, the homeowner, armed with a flashlight, can be seen on the far right of the screen.
That said, looked like a UFO. Like...
Notably, the dog follows the stranger with its eyes in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen.
Could be an intruder or someone who's got lost or whatever. But then he looks like he disappears, but it could be because the...
This unsettling footage raises a myriad of questions, prompting speculation and conjecture within the online community. Is this an elaborate hoax, or does it offer a genuine glimpse into the unknown? Let me know where you land on this peculiar piece of CCTV footage in the comments down below.
But then again, even that bit, we see the bit of white ends with the bushes. And that's what she said. It disappears, doesn't it? Its legs disappear. And then as it gets to that white bit there, it disappears. Which is strange, isn't it? Because if you wore grey or black colours, or anything within that spectrum of colour, or I know it's not colour, but you know what I mean. It won't show up. You can actually like camouflage yourself from CCTV if you wear grayscale. It's also better to wear grayscale in the woods because animals can't see that very well compared to if you wore like army camo, like the green and brown. The odd thing is it has the opposite effect. They can see it, if that makes sense. If you move, they're like, oh, you know what I mean? Whereas the grayscale, for some reason, even though it looks like to us it sticks out like a sore thumb, it doesn't. It actually works better, apparently. It looks like it disappears as it gets further on. Yeah.
Nikki Viana's recent TikTok posts have sent shivers down the spines of viewers worldwide as she unwittingly captures chilling moments within the walls of her new home. In one video, while Nikki goes about her daily tasks in the kitchen, a home security camera catches some odd activity.
Ellie, you getting ready to go to Grandma's? You excited?
Oh, look behind you, love.
In another clip, the playful scene of Nikki engaging with her daughter takes a sinister turn.
Mama, watch your feet. Your foot's stuck. Oh, okay. Who made put coconut?
Oh, I hope it didn't hurt the baby. I hate it when it goes after children.
No, cry, baby. Look. Oh, no.
Watching closely, you can see a giraffe doll inching forward on its own. A slow but deliberate movement that defies easy explanation.
I love you.
Oh, the headbands.
Nikki's shock upon reviewing the footage is palpable, prompting her to contemplate a hasty relocation, desperate to flee the inexplicable occurrences haunting her home. The terror escalates in yet another video as the mundane act of kitchen chores is disrupted
nice house,
by
though.
an
She's clearly
unseen
got money.
force.
Oh, sorry. got some weight to them. They're not light. Especially with a baby on. I was thinking before moving out how... Oh.
Miraculously unharmed, but undoubtedly traumatised, Nikki's daughter becomes an unwitting witness to the alleged paranormal activity.
Before moving out, though, I'd say that's the last resort. But, you know, cleanse it on that strip first. But, ladies and gentlemen, you and I know that reacting to these things, that leaving home, isn't always the answer, because they may follow you to your next home. Oh, gave myself chicken on the scalp.
Holding around them. As Nikki grapples with the horrifying reality of her situation, the urgency to vacate the premises grows stronger. Will she heed the warning signs and escape the clutches of whatever it is that seems to be lurking within their home? Only time will tell. But one thing remains certain. The spectre of fear looms large, urging Nikki to flee before it's too late.
I mean, you know, she meant it or something, because a lot of people go, oh, we could move, but we can't because we can't afford it. You know, people usually have a long process, but she's like, first idea, move out, bang. It's like, fucking hell, love. It's like, I mean... oh. Now, it could be fake, but why do that to a chick? Why do that to a child? You know?
Fueled by a dream of building a private and off-the-grid future with their girlfriend, Reddit user The Infantry Pimp decided to browse Zillow for an undeveloped property in rural New Hampshire. However, what they stumbled upon was far from an ordinary real estate listing. Initially, the property seemed typical, with photos showing the natural landscape. But as the user scrolled through the images, something unusual caught their eye.
It's Winnie the Pooh!
In the last 3 photos of the series, amidst the tranquil backdrop, there appears to be a large, hairy creature seemingly roaming the property.
Scroll back. No, go back to the other one. That wasn't a creature. That looked like Patrick Stewart, very long beard.
The poster humorously notes that while they believe it to be a prank, the initial shock was undeniable.
No, the other one, that you can actually see his face.
This peculiar inclusion in the property listing raises questions. Was it a clever marketing stunt by the seller?
That's got a human face. Looks like someone with long hair and a beard. Like, get off my land! Ooh. Oh, give myself chicken.
Or did the photographer inadvertently capture evidence of a large creature, possibly even Bigfoot, roaming rural New Hampshire? Take a good look at the images and let me know what you think this is down below.
It's hard to tell that, isn't it?
You have to name it to claim it.
This video was uploaded to TikTok by user thehorror.network.
Oh, yes.
It shows Oprah Winfrey on stage giving a talk on the topic of wellness.
So here's my definition of what wellness means to me.
Ironically, just as she begins to explain that her definition of wellness is all things in balance, she suddenly loses hers. Take a look.
Wellness to me means all things in balance. And balance doesn't mean all things are equal or at peace at all times.
And there's an orb in it. And smack.
Choose.
The strange thing about this clip is, just before she topples over, a mysterious light can be seen hovering just above her head.
Then off.
Immediately after, Oprah falls down.
All things are equal or at peace at all times.
I mean, it could be dust, and it could be she's got bad shoes, like she said. But you know, I mean, it's freaky.
Choose.
Could it be possible that she was pushed over by something supernatural, as many people in the comments suggested? Or is this series of events just a remarkable coincidence? Love to hear your theories on this curious incident in the comments down below.
All things are...
But again, she said shoes, so I suppose to be fair, it's like you'd feel it, wouldn't you? Because why didn't she just turn around and go, oh, I got hit on the head? You know what I mean? That's of course you'd be too, you don't want to worry anyone, but I don't know. You would though, wouldn't you? I would. It'd be like, because especially if someone's filming as witnesses, fucking hell, man. It's like, oh, someone just hit me. What the fuck? You know what I mean? But she said shoes, So it could, I mean, and then look, I don't know, the way she staggers, could be shoes, yeah.
Equal or at least at all time.
Because looks, something's happening with her feet. It's like, you know what I mean? When I first saw that,
a mysterious video surfaced recently on an online Ring doorbell camera community that's left viewers puzzled. The anonymous poster recounted their eerie encounter, explaining how a 4 a.m. motion alert led them to discover a bizarre creature creeping across their front door.
Come on. Oh, fuck. Hang on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is that a naked dude with underpants?
Despite extensive research into local wildlife and arachnids, the creature's identity remained elusive, prompting the homeowner to seek help from the online community.
It does look like it's wearing a diaper though, or some naked dude.
Filmed in Vacaville, California, the footage is certainly odd.
But then again, considering,
as always,
considering the height of the stairs, the bench, when you come up like an angle like that, it looks like it crawled from the floor and went do up there. But it does look like a naked dude wearing a diaper.
I'll throw this one out to you, the viewers. What sort of animal do you think this is? As of now, it remains unidentified.
It's quite agile to climb up there. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Mind you, it looks small. Actually, looks small compared to the building as well. Then it's
Sedona, Arizona, a land of red rocks and spiritual wonder, has long been a destination for seekers of the mystical and metaphysical. Renowned for its alleged vortexes, swirling centres of energy believed to facilitate healing and self-exploration, Sedona draws millions of visitors each year in search of enlightenment and transcendence. The legend of Sedona's vortexes is shrouded in mystery and intrigue. While the entire town is considered to be a vortex in itself, certain sites within Sedona are said to pulse with particularly potent energy. Among the most renowned vortex locations are Airport Mesa, Cathedral Rock, Bell Rock, and Boynton Canyon, each with its own unique energy signature. It's here that visitors often report feeling inspired, rejuvenated, and spiritually reawakened. In August 2017...
You see that gate, that hole there in the thing? Because of the stories behind the site and that shape, I wonder if it was that, because it looks exactly like it, if that's inspired the gate in Star Trek. You know, when they jump through to go back in time and that? I wonder if that's the idea.
The internet was ablaze with speculation when a user known as Funky Fathead claimed to have opened a portal to Sedona using a computerized tone generator.
There's fracture.
What, he's doing a Doctor Strange? I'm gonna play fair, right? I'm gonna play fair. Let's just say this is possible, right? Not being funny, but why is this guy not being abducted by the military? Because the military would want to get their hands on him. If he could open up if he could do a Doctor Strange number with this device, everyone would want a piece, wouldn't they? There'd be people knocking on his door, mate.
In a series of videos, Funky Fathead demonstrates how he combined two frequencies to create what he describes as a fracture in space.
Ooh.
528.
See, why aren't you working for NASA? You literally jump from place to place.
Already you can see a much more stable fracture.
Probably.
Okay.
I want that. I want that.
Because the stuff does not last.
You're chucking objects at it, see if it goes in.
525. You can see there's a whole range of tones here, but 525, you're going to hear.
This leads to the alleged appearance of a portal in his bedroom.
That's where you go.
Because I'd fly a drone or get someone to put a drone in there. Oh, he's doing It's Marvel Sparkle Circle. He's doing a Doctor
The most
Strange.
astonishing revelation came when he purportedly opened a portal to Sedona itself.
Right, if you know me, if this stuff is legit, I'm surprised he hasn't been taken by the military or been hired by the military. Or if you know this guy and it's legit, or whatever. What I'm getting at, anyway. Whoever could do this, I'd love you forever. But could you get me one for Christmas or my birthday? Because I would fucking love one of them. I would like take it to work. You know, for Karen gives me trouble. I'd be like, just get a sling ring, cosplay sling ring, and have that like on the floor, go like that, and have it, you know, just fucking scare the shit out of them. But I would love one of them. Being a Doctor Strange fan as well. I mean, look at that, man. I mean, that is oh my god. I'm not saying it's legit, but let's just have some fun with this. But doesn't that... It didn't look like a sparkle circle like in Marvel. But that looks like... The way it's opening up like a circle like that, which makes sense to me because a circle is an energy-efficient configuration. But that looks like something from Doctor Strange, doesn't it? Where the circle opens up and then you see the location where you want to go. Man! Mind you, from that angle, is that from bird's eye view? Wouldn't you fly plummeted death? But... Man, I want one. If that is legit, I want one. Wow. I know I'm going wow. It's maybe probably fake, I know, but come on. Let's have some fun.
The video caught the attention of Hidden Underbelly, a paranormal enthusiast from England, who attempted to reach out to Funky Fathead, but was unsuccessful. As the video gained traction, it made headlines in publications like the Daily Star, sparking widespread
Oh, come on. To any of my friends who read papers, because they read it because of sport, yeah, the football and that. Come on, guys. Why did you not spot this? Why did you not tell me about it? I mean, UFOs. If I see UFOs on the newspapers, it doesn't surprise me because I believe in UFOs. Well, I mean, you know, I'm the sort of person... Sorry, I'm the sort of... If this turns out to be legit... The thing is, as I explained in my other videos, to those who are new, and people get really cocky or a bit shitty with when I say this, but I'm open to all possibilities, or to endless possibilities, right? It doesn't mean I know everything or I believe everything. The point is I'm open-minded to the point where nothing will surprise me. So if aliens turned up, I'd be like, and? Or, yeah, if this was legit, I'd be like, and? I will be excited. I'd be like, can I have one, please? You know what I mean? But, like I am here, even though it's possibly fake. But it's like, that's all that means. Because a lot of people go, oh, that's impossible, then they'll give up. And then when shit hits the fan, they're like, holy shit, I feel so silly. Or, you know, or whatever feelings they have. And like, that's the difference. I don't have that problem. It's because nothing... I'm not saying... I'm sceptical. I'm open-minded and sceptical and rational. But at the same time, because of all... Even with quantum mechanics and all kinds of stuff, there's so much that we kind of theorise it as it is at the moment. And things that we've done by our actions and cause and effect and all kinds of things. It's like nothing surprised me. Nothing will surprise me. So, you know what I mean? But yeah, if that's legit, get me one.
Speculation about the existence of dimensional portals and the fate of Funky Fathead himself.
You are witnessing...
I mean, get the right frequency and you can go to any point in space, the multiverse.
A gate, portal, wormhole.
Despite the intrigue surrounding Funky Fathead's videos, skepticism abounds. Many believe the footage to be a clever hoax designed to captivate and mystify viewers. However, others point to Sedona's reputation as a nexus of spiritual energy, suggesting that such phenomena may indeed be possible in this enchanted landscape. But could the energy of Sedona's vortexes be potent enough to open a portal to another dimension, as Funky Fathead has claimed?
Thing is, though, we got sites similar to that. Like, Well, if people don't spend enough time around them, there's Glastonbury. I've never been to Glastonbury or Stonehenge. I've driven past it. Well, mind you, technically speaking, there was nothing to stop me go to see Stonehenge, but sod's law, due to vandalism and all kinds of crap, all the times I was in the area to potentially see Stonehenge, it was all fenced off. It was during a time when it was all fenced off, and they stopped people from using it or seeing it or whatever for some time. But apparently, the ley lines in Glastonbury, if you go on a ley line, some weird shit happens. So it's like there's probably some sites that are like that in England, you know what I mean? But it probably is fake. I mean, not being funny. And there are ways they can track you now, especially if you're uploading the shit online. Mind you, if he's clever enough to do that, he'd probably be untraceable. But still, anyway, the point is, the military every military or superpower on the planet will be hunting him down. And not only that, if he's saying how to do it on the thing, some other genius is going to work it out. You know what I mean? So it's odd that he hasn't disappeared, or they've disappeared him, if that makes sense. Because it's like, seriously? If that shit's legit, man. And I'm thinking as well, that annoys me though, if that is legit, why the fuck are you wasting time showing it off? Fucking use it, man. I mean, if it relies on a computer and an emitter like that, we'll just take another emitter with you and have it remote controlled, and you know what I mean? So you can switch it on and off, something from both ends. But man,
as Hidden Underbelly ponders Funky Fathead's fate, one question remains: where is he now? Did he truly stumble upon a gateway to another dimension in Sedona? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? Whether he's vanished into the unknown or simply playing a prank, the mystery surrounding Funky Fathead's disappearance continues to intrigue.
It is really good editing as well, because there's something real about that scenery, if that makes sense. Because that looks like 4K, like 5K quality.
The mysterious TikTok video has sparked intrigue and disbelief after being posted by user Nitsworld from Fresno, California. Filmed in the dead of night, the footage presents a perplexing anomaly that challenges conventional understanding.
I thought it was a D7 Klingon ship at first, so I saw a tail. That looks like a flying palm tree.
A segment of a palm tree appears to be suspended in mid-air, defying gravity and logic.
There's the roots, there's the top bit. What the fuck? Is it being carried by vortices?
Damn.
Suggestions of elaborate hoaxes involving strings or props are quickly dismissed given the sheer weight of palm tree fronds.
What the hell?
Comparisons to the enchanted halls of Hogwarts abound in the comments section, highlighting the jarring contrast between the ordinary world and this inexplicable phenomenon.
Damn.
What the fuck? Mind you, the roots look weird, don't they? Oh.
A spine-chilling photograph recently surfaced over on Reddit, shared by a user going by the name Crazy Paranormal. According to the post, the image was captured by a security guard at the CDMX Attorney General's office bunker in Mexico City, revealing what appears to be the ghostly figure of a young girl. The unsettling incident unfolded late one night when the security guard was conducting routine patrols in the basement of the office building. As he made his rounds, he heard peculiar noises echoing through the corridors, prompting him to investigate further. Following protocol, he began snapping photos as part of the documentation process for any recorded incidents. Despite his thorough search, the guard found no evidence of any intruders or any unusual activity. However, upon reviewing the photos later that night while filling out his incident report, he made a chilling discovery. In one of the images, faint yet unmistakable, is the apparition of a young girl. Her form transparent and grey against the backdrop of the dimly lit basement. The revelation left the security guard baffled and unsettled as he grappled with the inexplicable presence caught on camera.
I was about to say, the jacket, the way he looks like something from Resident Evil, doesn't he?
With no logical explanation for the ghostly figure, speculation began to mount among online communities, pondering the possibility of the CDMX Attorney General's office being haunted by lingering spirits. Will further investigation shed light on the ghostly apparition, or will the secrets of the CDMX Attorney General's office remain shrouded in mystery? It seems only time will tell.
Or is it a radiator? I don't know. It could be a radiator by the wall, I don't know. There's a basement in it.
A chilling photo captured in the underground cellar of a winery in Griffith, New South Wales,
Mind you, look at the
Australia,
size of that skull,
has
though.
reignited speculation and intrigue surrounding the mysterious disappearance of Donald Mackay, a prominent local businessman in the 19...
Sorry, I'm pausing it. All that is necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men to do nothing. Edmund Burke. Einstein said something like that as well. It's not... Okay, I should know this by heart now. I share it a lot on Facebook. Basically, it's the idea of, not just evil. Because the thing is, we sit here and we go... I mean, we can do the best we can, to be fair. And some of us feel powerless. I do what I can with tools like sharing awareness, spreading awareness and stuff, and donating to various causes and stuff. But it's kind of like... Well, when I can, when I got the money. But it's like... It's not just, we all, everyone sits here and goes, oh, bad people running the world and all that sort of stuff. But I like that quote, and like Einstein said, it's not evil men that's the part of the problem. It's also the people. It's the inaction of people not doing anything, not stepping up and saying something. You know what I mean? Because the funny thing is, a lot of people go, "What is an attitude prevalent?" There's nothing wrong with it, because at the end of the day, you've got to look after yourself first, especially if you're financially struggling. You know what I mean? But it's like, there's quite a few people who have this attitude, I don't care unless, of course, it affects me. But everything in the world affects you. It's like a ripple effect. You know what I mean? It's like people complain about immigration. I don't get too political, but people complain about immigration. But then again, that is a cause and effect by things we've done in the Middle East. Not directly, but, all these different countries. You know what I mean? It's like if the rich, because the rich can we could actually, if you look at how much money we have as a Western world, or as the rich people, not us as the people, but the rich people, they have enough to cure and get rid of third world countries and make them on the same level as us. Even though we've got food banks, point is we're still better off than these people in third world countries and starving places and stuff. We've got enough money and wealth, riches, produce, we produce enough. Capitalism produces enough to end all this shit. And all you have to do is go to the root of the problem, stabilise it, stop supplying arms to countries that are doing that, because and people go, oh, they've always been fighting. Yeah. It's like in Africa, tribes have always been fighting, but the thing is, it's been balanced. It's horrible, but it's happened. It's been balanced on both sides, casualties on both sides. But then you've given one tribe better weapons than the other, and that untips the balance. And we do it in loads of countries, or we don't step in, or we don't help out, and blah blah. And then people go, "Oh, why should we? Because it doesn't affect us." But then we complain that there's refugees and immigrants. Well, there you go, then, isn't it? It shows that it does affect us, because. If your country, for example, personally, heaven forbid, but if there's, say, a nuclear catastrophe, and you couldn't live in your area because it's radioactive as hell, you would have to go somewhere livable, wouldn't you? I'm not saying that's the case of, but any area that's been made no longer livable, well, you're not going to sit there and go, oh, well, better deal with what I got. You know what I mean? You wouldn't. No one would. You wouldn't. You know what I mean? You would go somewhere that's livable. You know what I mean? It's common sense. It's survival, isn't it? Survival instinct. So yeah, there's so many problems. And the problem is, we live in a society where we blame immigrants and other people. It's not there. It's the people in power. If you look at where all our money goes in the government, they say they haven't got the money, but they got money to do bad things. And it's like, hello. So it's not these people's problem. It's the rich, and if the rich solve the problem at the source, like instead of, just don't help fuck things up, just help them out, send them. Instead of spending money on weapons and shit, send The other thing as well, don't send money over there if you know darn well that one of the tribes is going to use it on weapons. What you want to do is just, instead of sending money, it's like, you know, when people, sorry to waffle on, but you know when people sometimes are judgmental of homeless people, they go, oh, don't give homeless people money because they're spent on booze. Well, in that case then, pardon me, if you're that worried about it, then buy them some food, give them some food instead. You can't spend food, you don't even eat it. So that's what you do with these countries. If you're worried that they're going to spend it on weapons or whatever, then just buy food with it. Send them food. Send them prefab DIY kits where you can build your own homes. You know what I mean? We can solve these problems. The rich can solve these problems. The people in power can solve these problems. You know what I mean? But yeah, you know what I'm getting at. Yeah. But the problem is, it's like, the other thing is people won't step up because they're too busy blaming someone else. Your government are the problem, not the immigrants or them. You may disagree with that, but seriously, look where the money goes and where it comes from. That's the problem. They have enough money to fix your country, whatever country you live in, where you don't like immigration. They have the money to fix your own country and that country. If you don't believe me, look how much the money they spend on other wars and shit. It's like, you know what I'm getting at, but yeah.
1970s. Angelo S., a worker at the winery, shared the eerie image with us, recounting a spine-tingling encounter experienced by one of his colleagues. According to Angelo, a staff member ventured into the cellar to photograph the vintage wine collection when she stumbled upon something terrifying. The resulting image reveals a darkened cellar with an eerie detail.
Massive skull.
The glare on the left-hand side of the photo seems to form the shape of a human skull.
Looks blatantly like a skull.
The winery's management reportedly reacted swiftly, instructing staff not to share the photo on social media and locking the cellar from general access. Rumours among locals suggest that the ghostly figure captured in the photo could be the restless spirit of Donald Mackay, who vanished under suspicious circumstances in 1977.
Ooh.
Donald Mackay's disappearance remains one of Australia's most infamous unsolved mysteries. A vocal opponent of illegal drug activities in Griffith, Mackay vanished without a trace, leaving behind a trail of blood and bullet cartridges near his abandoned van.
Ooh.
Despite extensive investigations and a coronial inquest that concluded Mackay had been murdered, his body has never been found.
Mind you, to be fair, I've had some friends who went to Australia, so they give a perspective of what it's like. But just like America, there's fucking, excuse my language, but there's fucking massive tracts of land which seems to go on forever. So it's very easy to hide a body, and especially in America as well, as deserts, you name it. There's loads of like massive tracts of land where there's no one around, where you could easily hide a body. So it's not hard that, if there's blood and bullet cases, it's probably someone's bumped him off and took the body out to the desert somewhere, you know what I mean?
The New South Wales government has recently announced a reward of $200,000 for any information leading to the recovery of Donald Mackay's remains,
looks like a nice guy.
renewing hope for closure for his family and the community. Detective Superintendent Michael Rowan of Griffith Local Area Command described Mackay's murder as a travesty and appealed to anyone with knowledge of his whereabouts to come forward, even anonymously. Although a man was convicted in Victoria for conspiring to murder Mackay and a royal commission identified several others implicated in the crime, no one has ever been formally charged for his murder. Detective Chief Inspector John Lehman of the Unsolved Homicide Team emphasised the importance of disclosing any previously undisclosed details.
Sorry, I say he looks like a nice guy. Dumbass. The community have built him a statue, so obviously he was obviously a nice guy, Tristan. That's why they built a statue of him, because the community knew him and liked him, okay?
Urging individuals with information to step forward and provide closure to Mackay's family. As the investigation into Donald McKay's disappearance continues, the unsettling photo from the winery cellar has sparked renewed interest in the case, prompting speculation about the possibility of supernatural involvement. Could this spectral figure, captured in the image, hold the key to unlocking the secrets of one of Australia's most enduring mysteries? Only time will tell.
Unless he was buried under the floors of the basement. Mind you, they would look there, surely. Oh!
A mysterious TikTok user, known only as 666 Manchester, has been captivating audiences with a chilling series of videos showcasing inexplicable occurrences in what appears to be an exceptionally haunted house. In these hair-raising clips, the uploader can be seen going about his daily routine, only to be interrupted by what appears to be the eerie manifestations of the supernatural.
Didn't expect that one, guys.
I think I know this guy. I recognise his voice.
But someone will say I'm taking the fishing line off or something like that, so I'll just observe it like this now, guys.
In one particularly unsettling video, the OP relaxes in a chair when strange things begin to happen.
That'd fucking help, lad. Whoa! That, guys. I'm out.
I'm out.
That's the worst one yet. What the
Another clip captures more unsettling activity.
Blinds keep opening. I've not got a clue what's going on. So, there's a priest coming next week. I've had enough, you little bastard. There's a priest coming next week. Oh.
I'm sorry, I love that one. I love that accent. Oh, you bastard. Sorry, I got this attack again. Oi! It just sounds like you're saying it on TV. Oi, you bastard! Oi, up! Oi, up!
Blinds keep opening. I've not got a clue what's going on. So, there's a priest coming next week. I've had enough, you little bastard. There's a priest coming next week. Oh.
Desperate for a solution, the OP takes matters into his own hands, resorting to filling a water gun with holy water and dousing the blinds in an attempt to quell the ghostly activity.
Now, I've mentioned this before, because Tim Morozov does it, even though he fakes stuff. He has a shotgun, and I don't condone the use of guns or anything like that. My point is, well, what I'm going to say is supernatural. People underestimate the genius of that TV show. Because all that stuff about iron and salt that they have in that series, and I some of you already heard me explain this before, but it's just for the new subscribers and the new people you know. But all the salt, the iron, is all from actual occult stuff. If you practice Wicca, you'll know about it, and obviously if you practice the occult, you'll know about it. Like, you know, you put a border of salt round somewhere to protect it, or, you know what I mean? So if you've got, like, salt wards off ghosts, iron, demons and witches, or, you know, whatever, regardless if it's true or not, the point is, what's quite clever about that, instead of just having a protective border, Supernatural took it to the point of the next level. I think Hellboy did it as well. To be fair, Hellboy did it, but that is a comic thing. That just doesn't matter, does it? Yeah, no, Hellboy did it, to be fair, as well. I think with Hellboy, it's not as impressive because it's expected, if that makes sense. That's probably why it didn't go, oh, clever. You know what I mean? And yeah, because Underworld does it. But then again, that's expected, isn't it? Because it's vampire. But Supernatural, the TV show, is kind of like it's from the it's not from the same universe sort of thing, is it? It's basically like this universe, but with actual real. You know what I mean? You know what I'm getting at. It's taking our technology, if it makes sense. You know what I mean? Actually, like, you got a sawn-off shotgun. You know what I mean? But yeah, so that's quite clever. And you know, people don't seem to go, wow, that's actually quite a bloody good idea. And that's why I say, you know, if you're in America and you are allowed to carry these things, if I was going somewhere really fucked up, that, you know, that had, like, you know, a shadow bastard or whatever, and, you know, or, you know, and you're that worried, and especially if you're a Midwest, you know, a Midwest ghost hunter, or Urbex. I mean, did Urbex Hill have a Glock 17? But it's like these places where you're like, you've already been investigating for years, there's some freaky shit you know goes down. I'd be taking one of them, man. You know what I mean? Like a 10 gauge or something, rock salt, you know, for shadow, you know, in case I see a shadow bastard or get attacked by a shadow bastard. You know what I mean? That's an ingenious idea. And I mean, was it Dusk Till Dawn did it for a laugh when you think about it again? But again, it's because it's got vampires. Doing. I know. If you're probably thinking, yeah, but it's been done in other films. I know that, but it's because the universe it's in, it's expected. With Dusk Till Dawn, we laughed about it, but then again, you think about it, it's kind of genius, isn't it? I mean, The Exorcist. I mean, not being funny. If the holy word of God wasn't working, I'd airtight that room, get a fire engine full of holy water, and just drown the bitch. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I can take it. You know what I mean? Though but that's quite clever.
What's that white thing, guys? Can you see it? Whoa!
God, shoot
hello.
it! Shoot it! Do it now!
Holy water in here. Just experimenting, guys, at the minute. I'm trying to learn.
I'll get that battle rifle one, that high power one that can knock over.
Go holiday next week.
Tin cans.
However, the intervention only seems to exacerbate the situation as a nearby lamp begins to shake.
I mean, say hello. Oh, I should. If they made a Tommy gun one, even better. Like, hey, say hello to my little friend, Cockroach.
It can flicker.
Sorry, I was having fun. Sorry.
That. But yeah, did you see that white thing, guys? Oh, guys, I'm actually going a bit earlier.
Just don't shoot the TV. You don't fucking.
That's a new.
Mind you, it's turned off, but still electrics. But yeah, don't shoot electrics.
Despite the uploader's best efforts to document and address the alleged paranormal disturbances, a resolution remains elusive.
I can't be arsed today.
What the fuck? How's he affording takeaway? Every time you upload, he seems to have fucking takeaway. How are you affording takeaways all the time, man? God, it's not that fucking cheap.
Oh, I've had fucking enough. Finally. Put the fucking telly back on. I've had enough.
Yeah, that's right. Give it some candy. Reward it.
Priest, tomorrow, Sunday.
According to the OP, he's been in contact with mediums, psychics, priests, and even witches, looking for advice on the deeply unsettling events taking place in his home.
Fuck off. Lights just come on.
As viewers anxiously await closure, one can't help but wonder if 666 Manchester will eventually triumph over whatever seems to be plaguing his home, or if a move to new surroundings may be the only escape from the relentless activity.
That's because it follows him. Ooh.
In a curious video shared by user Arzamak over on Reddit, we see a puzzling phenomenon captured on a home security camera. Take a look. The uploader explains that while out one night they checked their home security camera at around 11:30 p.m. and observed something moving about in one of the rooms. The footage reveals what appears to be a strange light moving erratically before it seemingly vanishes through a glass door. What's particularly intriguing is the light looks as though it casts a shadow or reflection on the floor, adding another layer of mystery to the sighting. When the uploader returned home at 1 a.m, they checked the camera again. The anomaly was still visible on the feed until they entered the house, at which point it disappeared both from their view and the camera. Often, light anomalies and strange shapes seen on security cameras are dismissed as dust particles or bugs that have gotten too close to the lens. The fact that the object seen here seems to have a shadow or reflection means it's likely moving around in the middle of the room. Could the strange object be an optical illusion, a trick of the light, or something more mysterious? Let me know your theories on this one down below.
Ooh, interesting.
If you're someone who's afraid of water, then watching this next video might just make that fear a little worse. The clip was uploaded to Facebook by user Disbelief Paranormal Official, and according to the uploader, the girl seen in the video, whose name is Nate, felt something tugging at her legs while she was swimming in a pool. However, when she turned around, there was no one there. Later, she watched the footage and saw this.
Oh! Look at the legs, Scott. Yeah, I'm watching you.
There is actually a mysterious pair of legs just behind her. Yet, as you can see, when she turns around, there's no one there.
And she looks generally
Is it
surprised.
possible that the disembodied legs belong to some sort of paranormal entity? In paranormal folklore, ghosts known for their supposed ability to interact physically with the living environment are called poltergeists.
Oh, nice photo.
They're commonly associated with unexplained
fake,
noises such
Ooh,
as
that's good photo.
knocks
It's
and
fake,
bangs and the movement or levitation of objects. Unlike other ghostly entities, poltergeists are believed to focus their activities around a particular person, often within a household. So could the girl seen in this video be the subject of a poltergeist's interaction? But now, only time will tell.
I'm sorry, she's quite beautiful.
In the eerie world of online videos, a curious upload by Reddit user
Slither.
Protomancer has stirred quite a chill among viewers. Captured by their neighbour's security camera system, the footage starts innocuous enough, but quickly descends into the realm of the unsettling. In the dead of night, a figure emerges, not walking, but rather slithering across the uploader's neighbour's front yard.
It's a pisshead.
The reason behind this nocturnal manoeuvre remains a mystery, as the figure vanishes from view as abruptly as it
His legs are
appeared.
not working.
Commenters said it's most likely someone under the influence of drugs or alcohol.
Yeah.
So in the interconnected digital age, where boundaries between the real and the surreal blur, one can't help but heed a simple precaution. Lock your doors tight tonight. After all, the unexpected may lurk closer than we care to imagine.
It's like fallen over, thrown up and gone, oh God, I want to go home, I'm dying. Oh.
Popular TikToker Whitmarie1 has been documenting some eerie occurrences on her farm, leaving viewers both intrigued and spooked.
Oh, McDonald.
Whitney's idyllic day on the farm turned chilling when the radio in the horse barn blared to life inexplicably.
I used to have one of them. But not same model, but yeah.
Unfortunately, due to YouTube's copyright music matching tool, we've had to alter the sound here a little bit.
Plus YouTube's algorithm.
Jesus.
Oh, hello.
Another clip shows
Ooh,
Whitney
got chicken on my
observing
thighs,
her
chicken on my thighs.
horses, only to find them behaving strangely.
You better get him going then.
Oh.
Let's go.
Oh, God. I got chicken. It went, vroom, my thighs, and it went, zoo, up my thighs, up my back, so it did like a weird twisty thing, went up. Oh. Oh, kinky. But yeah, it was, I got chicken up my thighs, and it went up onto my shoulders. I was like, oh, my God.
Pacey.
That's when suddenly something eerie can be heard.
I'm gonna be stuck here by myself.
A moaning voice can be heard faintly in the background.
Oh. Oh.
Things take a turn for the inexplicable when loud banging noises emanate from a nearby silo, leaving Whitney bewildered and unnerved.
Nope.
A compilation video on her account further showcases a myriad of bizarre phenomena, from mysterious noises to eerie figures appearing randomly. While some might dismiss these occurrences as mere coincidence or elaborate pranks, Whitney's reaction...
Oh, excuse me a second. Oh, sorry, a bit of leak.
lend credence to the authenticity of her videos. Speculation abounds as to the source of these strange happenings, with viewers likening the farm's atmosphere to that of a horror film set. As Whitney continues to share her experiences, the mystery only deepens, leaving us to wonder what truly lurks in the shadows of Whitney's farm.
Oh. The thing about farms, you're out in the middle of nowhere some places, aren't you?
Here's a weird little one submitted to us from one of our viewers, Shane L. One morning, this homeowner received an alert on their phone that movement had been detected the night before on their home security system. When they pulled up the still image, they couldn't quite fathom.
Oh my God, what are you?
An unidentified creature is peering into the camera's lens. Naturally, the bizarre sighting stirred a range of fantastical comments. Everything from aliens to cryptids to secret experiments were suggested. However, some more grounded theories said it could just be a hairless Sphinx cat prowling the neighbourhood.
With no ears?
So what do you think this is? Love to hear your theories on this sighting in the comments down below.
It's got, I mean, cat's eyes go big, but it's got big eyes and no ears, mate. The only way I can think of it is if it's cold, it's trying to look for help and its ears gone back. But now you'd still see some sort of... Yeah, I mean, something not right with the eyes, is there? Lucky, yeah. I mean, it does look... It does look like one of those naked cats, but where the fuck are the ears gone, man? Unless, well, mind you, it's stray. No, couldn't know. I hope not. I hope it's not a stray cat, poor thing, because if it's got no ears, that means it's probably lost to a fox or something. But you know what I mean? Oh, look at you. I mean, its eyes are too big, though. Because a cat, yeah, the eyes go big, but there's still some of their other bits left, if it makes sense. You know, the iris and shit left, you know what I mean? So it's like... Oh. Look at you.
Mandy Elizabeth, a homeowner in an undisclosed location, has recently been thrust into a series of unsettling events that left her and her viewers alike questioning the safety of her property. Sharing her harrowing experiences over on TikTok under the username MandyASMR22, Mandy has captured footage that sent shivers down the spines of those who have seen it. In one particularly chilling incident, Mandy found herself alone at home when her Ring doorbell security system alerted her to some movement in her front yard. Upon opening the app, she was met with a disturbing sight.
Get a job.
An unidentified individual slowly moving across her lawn.
I've some cosplaying as a Jedi. What on earth are you doing?
The eerie footage prompted concerned viewers to suggest contacting the authorities, fearing the presence of an unhinged neighbour or a potential prowler scoping out the home.
Oh, it could be someone who's lost, but still weird. It's got a face mask and a cloak. I am not the person you're looking for.
As if that wasn't alarming enough, Mandy's unsettling encounters didn't end there.
Oh God, here we go.
In another unnerving incident, she captured footage from her infant's bedroom.
Oh God.
Revealing what looks to be the same mysterious figure
Get a job.
In through the
Piss
window.
off. Get a life, weirdo.
The implications of such a sighting have left Mandy and her followers grappling with questions about the individual's intentions and the safety of her home.
Especially a child, if that's a child's bedroom. Ooh, what a weirdo bastard.
So is this mysterious figure a mentally unwell neighbour, a would-be intruder, or something even more sinister?
Yeah.
As Mandy navigates through the unnerving ordeal, one thing remains clear: the need for vigilance and caution in the face of the unknown.
Oh, bloke, not sexist. Definitely might be some mental. I mean, look at the clothes they're wearing. You wouldn't do a burglary in their clothes like that, would you?
A mind-blowing video captured by a Texan local and uploaded to X by user 528vibes has taken social media by storm. Filmed in Garden Ridge, Texas, the footage has ignited fascination and speculation. The leisurely hang-gliding excursion suddenly becomes a close encounter of the unidentified kind. Take a look. An unidentified flying object passes by.
Ooh.
So is this truly an encounter with another worldly visitor, or is there a terrestrial explanation awaiting discovery? Here it is zoomed in and slowed down.
Oh, it's a weird shape though, isn't it? But again, it's all to do with perspective, isn't it?
Now here's some enhanced stills taken from the video.
Winnie the Pooh!
So what do you think this is?
In a sports
Love to hear your
jacket
thoughts
thingy.
and theories on this in the comments down below.
You know what I mean? It's got the ears. Winnie the Pooh's got a jump jet. I know it's not Winnie the Pooh, I'm just being a bit fun of it.
In this intriguing video shared to Reddit by user Leon is a Ghost, we delve into the mysterious occurrences in a house with a long history. Built in 1926, this home is said to be inhabited by a spirit that, while not harmful, is known for mischievous antics. After months of attempting to document the strange activities in the house, the uploader finally succeeded in capturing something on camera. Take a look.
Well then, out slapped down. They were good, weren't they? They didn't terrify me. It was more of a, oh god, you know what I mean, like a, you know what I mean? But they were good. And that thing with the portal, if that, you know, Marvel Sparkle Circle, if that's legit, I want one. Wouldn't you? I mean, yeah, man. So, whoa, they were good. Hey, I hope you enjoyed it. I know I waffled a little bit, but thing is, I just don't sit here and look like that. Oh, you know what I mean? It's like, plus you won't get to know. If I don't share my, it's a reaction, isn't it? It's a reaction channel. It's a reaction video, isn't it? I've got to share my frappants and all that stuff, and you know what I mean, my scents or whatever. You know what I mean? So yeah. Plus, you know, you get to know me and how my brain works. So as you can see, it's sporadic, but you know what I mean. But yeah, let me know what you thought. Did some of those really creep you out? And you know what I mean? It's like, what would you do in that direction? Let me know which ones you think are hoaxes, or you know, just let me know your thoughts on them. And yeah, and you know, did some of those ones, especially the faces and shit, you know, did they unsettle you and stuff like that? But anyway, but most importantly of all, if you made it to the end, then thanks for sitting and watching this with me and listening to me do waffle. I really do appreciate it, and yeah, I hope you liked it, and if so, hit like, and if you're new to the channel, then please subscribe, because it'd be great to have you with this ongoing community. And yeah, and like I said in the other videos, if it's not if it, I mean, once, you know, I don't want to count my eggs before they hatch and all that sort of stuff, but if this channel gets big, I will take it to the next level. You know, I promise that. Anyway, I'll obviously, I don't have transportation, but it will get sorted, and yeah, I'll do some really cool ghost hunting shit, yeah, proper ghost hunting shit. Right. So, as always, thanks for your support, thanks for watching, and I shall see you in the next video. And if it's that time of the day when you're off to bed, sleep tight!